Hey guys, so sorry I haven't really gotten anything up online. I know told myself I'd be better about it, but it's obviously something I gotta teach myself. So just want to make a little video to kind of give you guys what's been going on this whole first week that's kept me from making a video or putting something up. So yeah, I'm probably gonna just play some clips of some stuff I got this weekend when I was with my family and when I was with two buddies out exploring around. And then I'll talk about things a little bit then. And then if I don't have enough video, then I'll probably be back to my face. So here's the way I have to take to get to my room. I kind of have to go outside the kitchen, and we have this little patio back here. And then when you walk back this way, it comes to my own little living quarters. As you can see, it's pretty little, like I said. I do actually make my bed every day, Mom. I know that's a surprise, but um, my stuff is kind of taken over just because there's not really room for me to put everything I brought, which my mom has helped me out with by getting me a shoe rack and things because my shoes were everywhere, but she obviously fixed that. Here's my bathroom, also pretty small, just enough room for your knees when you're sitting on the toilet. And I had to put my t-shirt in the window to insulate it because the window wouldn't close and it's cold. To give you an idea of my family, I'm live with my mom and my sister. My sister's 26, and my mom and my sister both work. They leave at about 7:30 in the morning and don't get back till about 7:30 at night. So the house is basically just empty all day. So that's hopefully going to keep me out of it and keep me doing things. Um, I have two 30-year-old brothers, both of which live out of the house. Here you can see the one of them has a little 2-year-old named Salvador. He's adorable. Um, and we went and saw them this weekend. They live in Santiago, but we went to their in-laws' beach home. And then my other brother's name is Diego, and he lives in Reñaca, which is about 20 minutes away. So he's here quite a bit, and which is nice. So I get to see him a good amount. This week has been interesting because we've had a lot of free time, but we also have had some things we had to do for orientation. But this whole week so far has felt like being on a vacation because there's so many things to see and so many things to do, but you don't have to be rushing to pack everything in because obviously we're here for 5 months. So we went and saw some things. Two of my buddies and I went and explored around one of the big parks, one of the biggest parks in Viña, which was pretty cool. And I put some pictures on Facebook if you guys want to check those out. And then we also walked all the way down this beach in Viña del Mar, and we ended up climbing on some of these rocks, and it turned out to be a pretty cool view and pretty cool place to hang out. There's always boats sitting out in the harbor, huge, huge boats sitting out in the harbor in Viña, which is kind of a cool sight to see. It's just not something I'm really used to. So every day it's kind of, something new, I guess. But they're always just sitting out there. So I live in Viña, but I go to school in Valparaiso. So I have to I have to walk about 10 minutes to the metro, which is like a subway, and then I have to take that, which is about another 5-minute ride or so, and then it drops me off pretty much right by the school. So that's not too bad. We got student passes for the metro, which reduced the price to about 200 pesos a trip, so that's not even 50 cents, which is really cheap. But I can also take the micro, which is their bus system here, and it's all privatized, so it's all just people who own micros, and those cost usually about 400 pesos, which is about 100 pesos shy of a 1 US dollar. But typically I've been taking the metro just because I have the student pass and I don't really mind the 10-minute walk. It hasn't been too bad so far. Now back to me. Um, I did get a cell phone here. It's nice and little guy. Just, your basic cell phones that we grew up on as kids. But it's kind of nice to go back to. It makes everything really simple. I mean, calls and a text here and then, it is really nice. And it's nice to not have my phone going off all the time and have to worry about it. Nice to just go back to this little simple thing and use it when I really need it, is basically what it comes down to. The weather has been pretty cold. Usually in the mornings it's a lot colder, but then usually by midday, sometimes you get lucky and it's gotten up, and we've had a few days maybe that it's gotten up to 60 degrees. But for the most part, it's been like a sweater and a jacket on top of it all day. Even in the house, they don't really believe in heating here, and the insulation, there's really no insulation. Even if the windows are closed, the house is still freezing cold, which is I the only, I guess, downside I've had so far, or the only bad thing. It's just sitting in the house is just more like freezing your butt off. So I've been going to bed early just because my bed is a warm spot and it's somewhere warm and cozy. And so I was talking with some other international friends of mine who are living with families, and it's basically once you get cold in your house is when it's time for bed, because you know that your bed is warm and you're not going to have to freeze. So I've been getting quite a bit of sleep. My first class was yesterday. It was based, your standard first day syllabus kind of deal. Didn't actually get a syllabus, but it was one of my classes that I'm taking alongside Chileans, human resources. And I had to get up in front of the class and tell a little bit about myself because I'm an international student and whatnot. But there was about 10 other international students in the class with me, and the teacher actually really stressed the importance of having international students in the class and how important it was. And so that made me feel a lot comfortable, because sitting in there you do kind of feel like everybody's looking at you because it's a class of Chileans, and obviously I'm a gringo and I stick out. So hearing the teacher talk about how important we are to the classroom and how important we are to their learning, even not only just, I guess, our learning, is pretty awesome and made the whole situation a lot easier for me. But that's all I really have for now. That way this video isn't too crazy long. But I'm sure I promise I'll try and be better about at least writing a post and posting a video once I get some footage of wherever I've gone, or if I've gone and done something cool. Next Friday I'm going skiing, so I'll definitely have something then, and I'll definitely have a video before then because I know that's a ways away. But yeah, I'll keep getting better about keeping you guys updated. Thanks for watching. Ciao.